We're done here. Okay, Kim, what do you want to say?
Yes?
So, point to your face. I shaved.
Yes. I don't know what to say. Perhaps,
The lieutenant stares at your shaven face, his eyes narrowed. He mumbles. He coughs. What is it? You can tell me, Kim. I know. Stunning, right? I knew I shouldn't have shaved. I knew it. And still did. What an idiot.
No, it's okay, I guess. I may have preferred the mutton chops. They sort of seem to cover the...
He's roasted me. He keeps staring at you, dumbfounded. He stops.
Damage.
Either way, good on you. You were saying?
The lieutenant gathers himself. Nothing. Screw you too. Oh.
You see that seagull up there? Remind you of anybody?
No one comes to mind.
You and the seagull are just alike.
Why am I like a seagull?
Think about the seagull's story. It's one of endurance and adaptation. The seaside was paradise once. They were birds of that paradise. Then their paradise became shit city. And what did they do? They became urban survivors, eating burgers out of trash cans, killing and eating pigeons. No time for that sentimental bullshit. They're hustlers, getting shit done. They're one pair of track pants away from gangsters, just like you.
Hold on. Have I ever eaten a burger out of the trash? Fucking right. Whatever it takes to survive, I am the seagull. I guess I am a bit like the seagull. But I'm not like that. I'm still romantic. Say the first one.
You have. The body remembers.
No way. Fucking right.
Own it. Steal hot dogs. Shit in the sand. Whatever it takes to keep going.
Can't do anything down there. We are gonna go to the church. What is this?
A metal payphone under a yellow plastic dome. You could use it to call someone, unless you're out of change.
Pick up the handset.
You hear the tone. The machine is inoperable.
Put in 10 cents and dial a random number.
Calling. Still calling. This feels wrong. Should you be doing this? End of tone. Someone picks up.
Pierre, is that you, Pierre?
The voice is female and sounds about 100 years old. Yes, it's me here. Let's say yes.
So nice of you to find the time to call me. It gets so lonely. Even the animals have died.
Oof. Let's try to be nice. What kind of pets did you have? That's not good. Gets lonely even when you're with people. Just say the third one.
Are you sure you're Pierre? Your voice, it's different.
What? Oh my god, what does that mean? Chrysanthemum? Alright, ready?
Chrysanthemum.
Any of several types of garden plant, including some with many small flowers and some with few but very large flowers. It's got a picture. Okay. Kind of flower.
Her voice is drowned in white noise. Sounds like waves washing a beach, growing in volume until the call suddenly disconnects. You get a sinking feeling. It makes you look if Lieutenant Kitsuragi overheard you. To your relief, he did not.
What did I type? 155 is another number.
Calling. Still calling. Again? Seriously? Someone with a masculine voice picks up.
Hello, Gerard speaking.
Gerard, what a douche name. Change it. Change your name. Let's say it.
What are you, like 5?
A woman's voice shouts something in the background, and when Gerard speaks again, his voice is hushed.
Thanks for calling, asshole.
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Let's keep going.
Calling. 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 Still calling. Still calling.
Stop calling me, man.
Someone picks up. The voice on the other end is slightly hysterical.
I'll get you your money, alright? I just need till tonight. Let me work.
That's the kid we saw earlier, probably. Yes, but a slight change of plans. I want this delivered to the Whirling in Rags in Martinez. I consider your debt paid, my friend. Let's do this.
Tethys. Hey! You're not Tethys. Screw you, and don't ever call here again. You're fucking with some serious people.
And the young man realizes something.
Disconnect tone.
A single lets you know Lieutenant is ready to move. Is that not the same number? 77, no. Let's do it again.
Calling.
I'm tired.
A man answers fast this time. His voice is hoarse from cigarettes. You hear typing in the background. Is there anything I can do to help you? I'm with the police.
There is nothing.
The man disappears with a sigh. You do not hear the customary disconnect tone, just silence in the handset. The machine is still waiting for you to dial a number. Lucky you, the call went too fast for the payphone to register. You can still make a new one without paying.
Ooh, dial a random number with your eyes closed.
You close your eyes and put your index finger on the rotary dial, then pull down on the number, then move one up, and repeat the motion twice. Strange. This is not how you started before.
Keep dialing.
414447. The rotary dial feels cold from the sea air. 1117361. Your fingers keep moving like a spider. Every time the ring rotates back with a little ring of metal, like a bell tolling.
There's more?
Yes. 45167451. You are going deeper now, into some unknown place, far away from this island of matter and its telecommunication networks.
Finish it.
451. You have dialed God knows how many numbers. The headset has been waiting silently to relay a signal. Surely nothing can come of this, you think. but it does. A connection. An ultra-long distance call. Your air fills with a crackle, the wash of a strange ocean full of white noise. A little bird starts ringing in there, not like the local calling tone before. No, a small ring in a cage of distortion, far away. A distant network of phones, calling in the night, the saddest sound in the world. Both pitiful and terrifying. You feel your pulse rising with each ring, calling still, ringing by the bedside of a dark but capacious apartment with long windows. You know this to be true. The handset starts slipping from your sweaty palm. Your breathing is heavy.
What? Volition impossible. Hang it up. Let it cool more.
Calling still. Then the ocean breaks. Out of the depths, a woman's voice emerges. Small. The dearest thing you've ever heard.
My dude's gonna black out.
Hello?
She sounds sleepy. My dude's about to throw up. I am a revolutionary servant of humanity. I will free mankind and abolish the classes. I will raise the dead. Your voice is so beautiful.
No. It's you, isn't it?
She's waking up.
It's you.
Oh man. Who is this?
Dora, who is this? The connection is bad.
She's still confused.
Dora. The name feels like a gift. A gift that was meant for you. To make it possible to live. And fight.
Hello. Boy, she hums, her voice warm from sleep.
Who is this?
I don't want to say this one. Let's say this.
You're not a revolutionary, Harry. You're drunk.
Oh, snap. Harry, how do you know my name? I'm not a drunk. Okay, I'm drunk. What does it matter? I'm still me. I'm not drunk. I'm high. I'm not drunk or high. I'm just hurt. Why does it hurt to talk to you? Let's say that one.
Oh, God.
There's silence. It's heavy as tin. The white noise howls. Say nothing.
Do you know what time it is? It's so late here.
Sounds like she's looking for a clock on the nightstand.
It's 4 o'clock, Harry. I need to wake up in 2 hours.
I want to talk about me. Who am I? You sound like you know me.
What do you want to talk about that we haven't talked about already?
This is bad. You feel your right hand on the handset cramping up with pain.
Let's say my heart hurts. I'm gonna have a heart attack.
Oh, no. Please stop. Please, let's just hang up.
Where are you? You sound like you're in another world.
I'm in my rover, sleeping,
Where are you going in 2 hours?
to work.
Where?
The academy, where I work.
The academy? That sounds better than my job. I'm happy. My job is sad and terrible. It has dead bodies in it. Academy? My job is real. Let's say this.
No response, only a sigh. The connection crackles like burning paper. What are you doing to yourself right now?
I don't know. I don't understand what's happening.
You need to stop. Harry, you're killing yourself.
He's gonna be fine. I am the law. I'm a detective. I'm doing a case. There's a hanged man.
She does not answer anymore.
I'm gonna solve it. It doesn't matter. This case doesn't matter. None of it matters. Not anymore. Can you help me solve it? I need to solve it. They won't take me back if I don't.
Harry.
Disconnect tone.
Oh,
The machine ran out of money.
who is that?
Run to the church, home, anywhere but here. Anything but calling her again.
My dude's gonna black out. Let's do it. Last call.
You dial the number again. 26 pulls of the rotary dial. The machine eats the coin, and a terrifying ocean of distance rustles in your ear. In the middle of it, a familiar ring. Small, distorted, calling, calling. Put it down. Before it's too late, please.
Let it call.
Calling, 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 calling. It looks like she does not want to pick it up, Harry. Stop scaring her.
Just let it ring.
Calling, calling.
Harry, please.
A sad voice answers, dressed in distortion.
Underneath it, she is naked and warm under a blanket.
You're naked, aren't you? Beat the handset against the phone. I need answers to my mystery. I need to know who you are. Who are you? Harry, please. I am going to end this call, damn it. No, let's say this. Let's say 2 and then 4.
You can't hear her reply.
Oof. I need to know who you are.
Please. I'm going to hang up now, okay?
Phone hanging up. Disconnect tone.
Yeah, now we have to keep going. Oh.
You dial the number again, as you've done many times. You remember it well now. 001 41 44 47 11 17 361 451 67 451 451.
I was thinking it's his wife. And then I was thinking, is it his daughter? And then I'm thinking it's his wife again. Or like, you know, someone he was with.
Calling, 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 and calling for who knows how long, but no one answers. You need to insert more money to call again.
You want my money? Punch the phone. Mystery.
The cold metal is hard, and your knuckles bleed. Takes your mind away from that voice, for 1 second at least.
That's enough now, officer.
The lieutenant stands at a distance. You want more money now, huh? You want fucking money? I'm getting my health back. Because of that perk I got.
It didn't give you any fun for that money. Your hand is swelling up.
Officer, that's enough. Let's return to work.
That's right. Walk away.
Leave. Oh. Blood drips from your knuckles to the sand. Drip, drip, drip. Crazy interactions with absolutely anything in this game. Buzz, hum. The electricity flows through the wires with audible power. Sounds dangerous.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. They're covered in a thick layer of grime. They must have been like this for 40 years.
Try to see inside.
Dripping water falls from a high place. All you can see is the shadow of a collapsing staircase.
Lieutenant, can you make out what's inside? Point at the window.
No. I won't even try. You know,
He shakes his head. The windows rattle in their frames. He takes his glasses off.
I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
This partner of his, Eyes, things didn't end well. It saddens him to say his name. Don't even ask. He wouldn't answer. Maybe some other small talk.
Just nod. Finish the thought. Okay. What does this take?
You see, a once bright mural towering above you. The signage has peeled off over the years, but you can still make out Feld Electrical R&D. Above the mural, a collapsed roof, broken windows set in walls that are cracking and will soon also fall, and the coastal breeze rustling and sighing in the remains of the edifice. There's something in the wind. Sometimes the only way to go forward is to fail first.
Why do I feel like I know this place?
Indeed, somehow you knew it was here. An urban ruin gutted by looters that once used to consume money and dispense warmth and light. You felt it before, when it rained in Martinez, and you felt the cold of the rain. The feeling persists. It has been in you ever since.
What is this building?
Maybe we could, ask the man who's pointing at the building.
He points to the man who points at the building, telling his son something. Could Ruby be in there?
In there? She could. Or she could be in the identical room over there. Or in that boat shack. In
Okay.
that church tower, maybe.
Jesus. Shivers. Shivers is such a weird. Raise the hair on your neck. Tune in to the city. Oh, I thought Shivers was to do with the cold. But it could just be sensing things. And, I want to put on my shivers. Increase my shivers. I have something, right? Yeah, it's fine. Shivers.
And Mikhail noticed the windows, especially with how there are no windows on the south side. This was to deal with.
A blond man stands next to his son, pointing to the weather-worn ruins. He sees you approaching and smiles.
You officers, come to investigate the historic subtext of West Martinez? I'm Tran Heilostam. You must be Kim Kitsuragi, right?
Whoa!
I was just telling my son about this building. Not a lot of people realize the historic significance here. Very rich in hypertext.
Nice to meet you.
The lieutenant nods. Does he have his name on his... somewhere on him? Hold on. Hypertext? You and Kim know each other? Say the first one.
Yes, hypertext. Young carp and the collection of cultural hyperlinks.
He says, as if it's self-evident.
He's just making up fancy words. This doesn't mean anything.
Wait, what was that about the windows before?
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with monitor glare, especially in the summer. They still had vector monitors back then. That was 49 years ago. So they didn't have windows on the south wall.
You and Kim know each other?
No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of Kim, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers.
He rests his hands on the boy's shoulder. The child stays hidden behind the hem of his father's coat, clutching to his rum-themed coloring book.
Mikhail's a little tired today. We spent all night trying to run Orbis on his radio computer. Have you heard of it? It's a programming language used in Grad. Quite tricky, but he wanted to play this Grad-made adventure program. We've been getting really into Worms lately.
Worms.
The man speaks in the artificial cadence of a professor, or someone who's been on too many radio shows.
But I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the Coalition landed in '08. We could be standing on what is the most interesting landmark in Revachol West.
He points to the building again.
This man is your half-brother. You feel it. But why?
I'm looking for a suspect. Have you seen anyone suspicious around?
No, I'm afraid I can't help you with this one, officer. It's just a regular day off for me and Mikhail here.
He pats his son's head.
So you haven't seen anyone around?
No, I'm sorry. As I said, this is just a day off. We just arrived anyway.
There's something friendly and familiar in how he says that. A day off. He's telling the truth. He hasn't seen anyone.
What's so fascinating about an empty old building?
Aha! But it's not just any empty old building.
He raises his hand to his eyes to shield himself from the freezing snow. All four of you turn to admire the mural before you.
What not a lot of people know is, this used to be the R&D department of Felt Electrical. And Felt, which now sells ink cartridges mostly, was once a top dog in the turn-of-the-century cybernetics boom.
Hold on. What's R&D?
Look at the building looming over you.
It looks old and weathered, with seagulls picking apart its stone and metal carcass. Bushy undergrowth has taken hold of the collapsed rooftop. Some kind of bird has set up a nest on a broken windowsill.
Wait, what's an R&D department?
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development. They don't use it anymore.
He smiles brightly, laugh lines around his eyes.
You're probably more familiar with RTD, Research and Technological Development.
I don't think I've ever heard of this field. Electrical. Field?
That's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains.
It's not surprising. Only a vestigial ink cartridge and ferrotape manufacturer remains. He adjusts his jacket. His suit jacket. I see.
They started out as a midway electronics outfit in Königstein 2 centuries ago. After an aggressive move to Revachol, Feld became a global player in the emerging personal electronics market of the pre-revolutionary era. Still, Tricentennial was beating them in business machines. But Feld had an ace up their sleeve. Or should I say, they were developing an ace up their sleeve? I'm mixing my metaphors here.
He gestures towards the building. He grins. Okay, what was that ace?
It was here in Martinez, possibly in this very building, that they developed prototypes for a tape computer.
He pauses for effect. A tape computer.
An elegant folding mechanism of rollers and ferrotape ribbons, portable enough to be a take-it-home solution. Revolutionizing business machines, possibly even bring them to the average consumer, which is a feat of engineering even today's giants, Rehn, ICN and ZAM, haven't achieved yet.
He grins, admiring the sentence he just produced.
He assumes something like a combat stance, facing the wind.
What happened?
Indeed. What?
The revolution!
The boy wipes his nose on his sleeve.
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it to the market. Feld's move to Revachol backfired. The revolutionary government liquefied their assets and expropriated those very advanced prototypes. Possibly from this very building, or one of the adjacent ruins.
He nods. He pauses, pointing to the other buildings, and continues.
All of this was built by Feld, even the boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built this side of town for R&D.
You're saying that failed electrical built this boardwalk. Look under your feet. What happened to the engineers, the company people? See that?
Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for the boys. But this story is a bit too dark for little Mikhail here. Now, if you were to ask about tape computers...
He smiles again, as if he's somehow personally responsible for this bleak turn of events. So you're saying that?
Yes, they even built a pleasure wheel, but that got destroyed in the war.
A pleasure wheel?
The lieutenant looks wistfully at the horizon, as if picturing gondolas rising to the sky.
Perhaps reminded of a childhood memory. It's clear he would prefer there were a big wheel lighting up the coast.
Yes, to lure in their star engineers. This part of Martinaise was nothing but reeds before Feld arrived. They had to make the prospect of living here attractive. It was supposed to become a global center for innovation in cybernetics. But history had other plans.
Well, do I have a letter for you to sign, sir? What did the revolutionaries do with those advanced tape computers?
They used them for military communications, but also to write and send out press releases. The most notorious example being Le Décret de Mars.
He says while his son looks up, idly chewing on the corner of his Rome-themed coloring book. What was that?
What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio transmission sent out to news agencies and world governments by the newly created commune of Revachol on the 7th of March in the year 02. It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. A singer-songwriter I know, Charette, called it a love poem to Revachol on her political concept album, Bon Baiser dans ce Lind. You should read it. Every local library in Revachol stocks a copy of the decree.
Calm down, dude.
I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it. Tried to. Someone was much too interested in worms to be paying any attention.
He looks at his son, who starts giggling, his face hidden behind the book. Seems like a chill guy. How did those tape computers work? Or did they work like radio computers?
Actually, no one knows. No one even knows what a computer made entirely of tape would look like. But word has it, they were very elegant, exquisite, alien-looking turn-of-the-century hardware.
Interesting. He raises his finger, remembering something.
10 years ago, I did a little freelancing, I guess you could say. I was a special consultant for an exhibition at the Womty Dumpty Dum Center in Vredefort, Oranje. It raised the same questions, and we had lengthy discussions with Paul Ockerman, who was head curator at the time. This was before the twins Keith and Guy Juice joined the team, trying to...
Wait, did he just say Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center? He did it. He said Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, like it's the most natural thing in the world. This is all ninsy-pinsy garbage for sissy people.
Okay, the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center, Paul Ackerman, Keith, and Guy Juice. What are you talking about? Let's say this.
The Womty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to...
There it is again, those words. You're making this up. Turn to the lieutenant. Kim, is he making this up? Come on, there's no place called the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center of Arts.
Actually, I think there is. No, it's too much. He's joking.
He pauses.
In fact, I'm not. The Womty Dumpty Dum Center is a place you can visit if you're ever in Vredefort and are ever in the market for an exhibition space / contemporary art research center.
Clears his throat. He says casually. Do we trust this guy?
But perhaps I should return to the tape computers. As I was saying, the device itself was very elegant, fragile even. One could write directly on the tape using a special chemical solution. The machine would then analyze the handwriting, perform operations, and project output onto a white screen. It was a beautiful, delicate thing.
I have seen cooler things than that.
I certainly haven't. Though I understand the socio-economic causes of the revolution, It pains me to imagine the revolutionaries setting fire to this precious device, but so they did. The failed playback experiment vanished into the fires of '07.
Wait, the failed playback experiment?
Yes, the official name of the prototype. Some sources report it as the failed playback experience, but those are incorrect.
Why did the revolutionaries destroy it?
Who knows? Maybe it was an accident, or maybe they didn't want the technology to end up in the wrong hands. Either way, they're all gone now. All 3 versions of the prototype. Nothing but debris and ashes remain inside that building.
He takes a step back. The boardwalk creaks mournfully in the wind.
2 seagulls circle in the sky. You look up and think, really? Or was there a 4th prototype that remains hidden in the mausoleums below Cold City?
I wanted to ask something.
But of course, what else?
You look like someone who has money. Do you have any money? It's crazy. I want to hear about the failed building again. No, we don't. Alright, let's just say this.
I do have some money, yes, but that's not what's really important here.
He brushes it off like it's not a thing at all.
He's not gonna give you money. What are you doing? Clearly you were just profiling.
Could I have some of that unimportant money then? Jeez. I don't want your money. I just wanted to see whether my profiling skills were working.
Of course, Detective. I wouldn't have assumed anything else. Matter of fact,
He looks up again, a playful hint shining in his eyes.
I don't know if you're familiar with this, but the Vespertine Department of Justice has published a rather interesting paper on the criminal profiling in former socialist states. Have you read it? If not, then you definitely should. If not for tips and tricks, then just for theoretical curiosity. Anyway, that's just a little something that sprang to mind. You were saying?
He squeezes his son's shoulder. Great. Thank you for all the interesting information.
No, thanks to you for having me and little Mikhail here to pick your brain. A very interesting conversation indeed.
I didn't say a thing. On the outside ruins, but what are ruins, Miguel? Detritus. Oh. So you know we are breaking that down. Crowbar and this. Yeah. Give me that. Give me that. So if I look at this,
The once bright mural towers above you, saying,
it is what it is. I'm still looking for cash, money. So I can either go inside here or go further left. Let me just double check back down here as well. I feel like I came from the top right. Down, down, down. Is this where where we dug the things up? Interesting. Interesting. Let me... Can't run across that. Can't really run across that too. Don't want to talk to those guys again. I think that's it. I think that's all we can do. Down, down. Cool. I think we got everything. Everything here. Oh. Yeah, we can go this way.
Someone has left an unidentifiable article of clothing on this railing. It smells really bad.
Touch it. Take a closer look. This is what we're looking for.
It's streaked with dried seagull shit and tangled with pieces of seaweed. A dangling arm suggests that there might be a jacket beneath the crust of filth.
Please tell me you're not taking that with you.
I think this is the jacket of the idiot Doom Sparrow guy wanted me to find.
I'm sure he'll be thrilled to have it returned.
Don't hate. Oh, that is disgusting. Where is it? Interact? Let's see. This filthy rag has been at the mercy of the elements for quite some time. It's streaked with seagull shit and abnormally stiff from God knows what natural processes. You can't even tell what brand it is.
As you hold it in your hands, it makes an uncomfortable crunching sound.
Man, how did this jacket get so disgusting?
It's a sordid, filthy tale, not for the weak. Are you sure you can stomach it? Some secrets are better left uncovered. Don't even try.
Think about it.
It occurs to you that you're not even holding the jacket itself, but rather the thick crust of jetsam and seagull shit that ensconces it.
Gross.
Why? Why did you think about it? Look at your hands. They're covered in muck.
You. Maybe if I wipe my hands on my no.
Now you're just flicking that shit everywhere. This is a disaster. You'll never get the smell out.
I know exactly who to go to. This. Doesn't let me teleport? Interesting. Okay. Does it let me teleport from here? No. We're gonna go to the lady who's always washing things. See if she can do me a little favor. Wanna earn some money, lady?
Our tenant, the policeman. I hope the waves don't keep you up at night. What can I help you with?
I found that jacket I was looking for, but it's filthy. Could you wash it for me?
I can wash it for you,
Hey.
but it's going to take about a half an hour. Think you can stay put for that long?
No, we must run around ceaselessly. It would be torture to stay put.
I could use a breather. It's been another track and field day.
The lieutenant says, rubbing his thigh. Yeah, I'll wait.
Well, hand it over then, and I'll see what I can do. Must say, I'm proud of this one. It's pretty nice underneath all that filth. I hope you take better care of it than its last owner.
Goodbye, I'm off. I should be able to, Damn, this is a good jacket. I'm not giving this back. The Fawn Windbreaker. Pain Threshold Half-Life. This windbreaker is like a protective cocoon, placing the wearer's torso into a pocket universe where wind, water, dirt, and fire cannot harm them. Huge writing, 100% synthetic, is proudly displayed on the chest. It lets absolutely no air through. Warning, item not actually fireproof. Let's wear it. What do you know? Phone, tracksuits, phone, gloves. Do I have any kind of phone shoes? No. Jeez, I'm looking so fresh.
Tequila Sunset.
I don't want to give it to him. Ugh. Okay, here's your jacket, fresh, washed.
My jacket?
Yeah, it was pretty filthy though, so I got it cleaned for you.
A look of consternation crosses the man's face. He looks at you, then at his bottle, then back at you.
What the fuck are you talking about, Tequila?
What the fuck are you talking about? So you're saying this isn't your jacket?
Faum? That's medium concept stuff, not my style at all. I can't believe I'm saying this, but maybe you should lay off the booze. It's fucking with your head.
I'm calling it. It's neurological.
Your loss and keeping the jacket for myself. I went through a lot of trouble to get this for you. Take the fucking jacket. No, keep it.
That shit is so medium concept, I wouldn't touch it with a stick. But yeah, okay. I'm sure it looks great on you.
It's an okay jacket, if you are into that look. Okay, let's step aside for a second. I have something I want to talk about.
Whoa. Whoa, okay, let's step aside. Let's step aside. Everyone's hating on my drip, as they say. And drippy. Got a little headache. And I have to wrap this up. There was someone I wanted to talk to as well. Wait, Kim. Oh, I thought you was gonna hold on to that fort. Did I just lose? Did I just lose that window? Oh no. Let's see if I can proc it again.
Yes?
Nothing. No! My bad.
Tequila Sunset.
Have you seen you?
Okay, let's step.
Hey! Let's get a little ways.
I've been meaning to have a little chat with you about your sense of style.
Chill. My style? What about it?
It's, well, a little eclectic, don't you think? How would you even describe what you're wearing?
Super casual. Let's see that.
Well, I can't say it doesn't fit you. Still, you might try branching out a little. You know the expression, the clothes make the man. The right outfit in the right situation can make all the difference in the world.
Okay, Nod, you're a sharp-dressed man. We could be style buddies. I'm not taking style tips from someone who dresses like a mega vinoclad. I'm not taking style tips from someone who dresses like a washed-up, tip-top racer. Okay, let's just say the first one.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves, detective.
A warm smile.
Anyway, we should probably get back to the case. Let's go.
Is that it? Is that it? We're gonna go into that place where I got the jacket, but I want to see if I can talk to the guy that sells all that stuff. You might have some shoes for me to go with this. I want the full set. Got to get the full set no matter what game it is. That kid.